Today I'm going to be installing flat 6 intake filters on my 2015 Macan, so I figured I'd make a video for anyone that might find it useful or helpful. So I've already gotten a little bit of a head start before I decided to start making the video. So normally that's what your stock filter setup looks like. I've already removed all of the components in this area. There's videos online that show you how to do that if you need any help there. But also I've gone in and kind of cleaned out this area so that once I'm done with my install, I'm not sucking in any old dirt or leaves or anything that's stuck in there. So I wanted to show you here. I'll put the camera down. So this is the part that sits on there normally, and instead of paying $200 something for a carbon fiber replacement, I feel like that's a little bit excessive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use kind of this little thing as a guide, and I'm going to go ahead and just try to use a Dremel type tool to basically clean that whole area out, remove it. So let's see how that turns out. I just thought it was worth showing something I've done here. So since I'm going to be cutting this thing, but I've never cut this particular plastic before, I took my little rotary tool and cut sort of a practice section here just to see how this stuff cuts. I cut it from the back side, but what I'm going to be looking at is the front. So I just kind of wanted to see what it would do. So this is the first rough cut. So I'm going to kind of wipe this stuff away. So let's see if I can kind of deburr it a little bit. Now I also have this deburring tool. And I'm going to see if I can use that to clean it up a little bit. So let's see what we get here. And really, I'm not trying to be super clean here. I'm just trying to see like what kind of end result I can get just with this to figure out if I'm going to need to file it at the end or whatever, you know. This actually cuts pretty easily, this little stuff here. So, so it cuts easily, but I can see that, I don't know if I can get it to focus there or not, but there we go. So it cuts easy, but it's not like a clean straight cut. So I was kind of figuring out what speed to cut it at. You can kind of see it was jumping around a little bit here as I change directions, but again, I guess the point is to just try to figure out how your tool is going to cut this part, so get a feel for that before you actually cut the very edge where it's harder to fix a mistake. So what I've done now is I decided again to mess with that test spot again, and instead of using this little side cutting bit that you see there, I tried switching to this little disc, and I haven't even deburred it or anything really. This is just the result I got with the tool, so I'm pretty convinced that this is going to be an easier way to kind of follow the line there. So I'm going to try to start with this and then, you know, clean it up however I need to at the end there. Okay, here's the finished product. I'm pretty happy with the results. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all this on camera or not, but got a pretty decent finish, and then I deburred it, and then I actually even hit it with a little flame here to kind of remelt the plastic. So came out pretty okay looking. I'm sure it'll look fine. So that'll save you a couple $100, but I can also say that it definitely makes a big mess. You have to wear safety glasses because plastic's flying everywhere. Something could go in your eye. And so it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. So I would definitely not hate on anyone for just buying the carbon fiber pieces if you have money to burn. But again, saves a couple $100. Looks like it came out okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side as well to get them ready for the install. Just in case you didn't want to bother to watch any of the other videos, I'm just going to show you the install of the new filter now. So you can see there is a little alignment protrusion, we'll call it there. That'll line up right here once you have everything in place. This piece is just going to go down into there to align the holes. Line the holes in the centerpiece. Make sure you keep pressure on the the bottom, kind of hold it in place, and then align the door here. There's a little slot on each side, and then you just push straight down. Make sure everything's flush here and there. So that thing's good to go, nice and secure. Yeah, it feels really good. And then you take your newly cut piece, and of course you just screw that back into place, and then drop your seal back on top, and you're pretty much good to go on this side. And really you're just going to do the same thing on the other side. but with the removal of one little extra piece there. And again, you'll see that on other videos.